Hello, everyone, and welcome to Everything Anime, a place where we take a look at anime and animation to determine whether or not it's worth your time and money. Here, we grade animation on a 4-point scale: music, art style, popularity, and story. I'm your host, Dizzazzter, so sit back, grab a snack, as I bring to you Everything Anime.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Dizzazzter here, and today we're going to be talking about High School of the Dead. During the zombie craze a couple years ago, an anime came out that gave zombie lovers everything they could wish for in an anime. A zombie apocalypse with interesting characters, touching moments, fantastic music, wonderfully drawn animation. This anime finds a way of digging just a little bit deeper to bring you closer to how it would actually feel to be in a situation like this. It starts off at a school where we meet Takashi and Rei. Takashi and Rei were kind of promised to each other when they were younger. They pinky promised to get married, and at present time, Rei kind of didn't want to be with Takashi because he was messing around in school and he was kind of smart, but he just was goofing off and doing the kind of things that would make a girl not want to be with the dude at that age. So she chose to be with a more mature man named Hisashi. But you can still tell that Rei cares for Takashi. And to make things even worse, Hisashi and Takashi are best friends. So all of a sudden, you see like a man shambling at the front gate of the school, and a teacher comes up and it's kind of like, hey, get out of here. And he gets bit. And within seconds, he dies and turns into a zombie and bites another person. And pretty much you know how zombie shows work. As soon as someone gets bit, a couple minutes later, everyone's a zombie. And the first part of this anime, it's just pretty much about them being trapped in the school. This is where the majority of the main characters come from being in the actual school, whether it be a student or a teacher. Very few people survive this onslaught or this wave of zombies that are just overrunning the school. And the ones that do survive band together in a group so that they can survive this apocalypse. You got Takashi, who is the leader of the group. You have Rei, his childhood friend. You have Psycho, the captain of the Kendo Club. You have Kota, the firearms master. He's actually more like Twinkie master, but for all intents and purposes, we'll just say he's the firearms master right now. You have Shizuka, the nurse. You have Alice, the kid Takashi saved, and Zeke, the dog, which is undoubtedly the greatest character in this entire anime just because he's the dog. He's the dog. No, Zeke is great. Love Zeke. So at a certain point, they eventually escape the school, and they come to understand that in a zombie apocalypse, sometimes zombies aren't the worst things that you can come across. People are terrible and are sometimes worse monsters than the monsters that we see in the movies. Most of the series is condensed into characters getting to know each other and traveling from place to place trying to survive the zombie apocalypse. HOTD for short is tons and tons of fan service. If you are into fan service, then this is an anime for you because it has everything jiggling and you'll love it. It's great. Thumbs up. But on the opposite end, it also has tons of blood and gore. I'm talking about, it's exactly what you would expect to see in a regular zombie movie, except this is an animation, so everything's a little bit more in your face. And it has a slight bit of nudity, so I wouldn't let the kids watch this one. At least not without supervision and a quick skip past figure. All in all, this is what a zombie anime should look like. It should be this good. It should be this great. I don't understand how come the Western view, America's Western view, or whatever, however it works, East, West, our view of zombies got transferred over to a Japanese market, and they did it correctly. If our zombie movies actually looked or appealed to people or did its job the way they were supposed to do here, it might still be a thing. I know everything over time eventually, gets played out or nobody wants to see it anymore. They are on to the newest thing. But zombies are fascinating. And the whole aspect of how they can become zombies is fascinating. It could be virus. It could be Martians. It could be a person ate a piece of dog poop and it killed them and some kind of radioactive something turned them into a zombie. Who knows? You could say anything. Just as long as zombies exist is the sweet spot. That's what we're looking for, the sweet spot. And this anime is the sweet spot. Another thing I wanted to talk about was how the characters are written and the way that they interact with each other. It draws you in to almost feel like you are a part of this apocalypse. Like, you don't want to see these characters die. Like, you are truly invested in how long they survived, the friendships that they've built together, the instances where they've narrowly survived. It's all so interwoven into this wonderfully, beautifully display of chaos in a world where there previously was peace and harmony at a certain point, into utter despair from everyone on every angle because everyone's being eaten by zombies. You're either running or you're surviving. It is no in between. Run or survive, or actually that's both. It's the same thing. Run and survive. That's the slogan for YouTube for 2019. What's really funny is that the characters level up like it's an RPG. Like, they gain and acquire new skills which allow them to fight better and to communicate with each other better and to just work as a well-oiled machine, this wonderful group. You know who we miss? We miss Seiya, the resident rich genius girl. You know the only problem that I really had with it? Oh no, here goes Dizzazzter. He's about to destroy another anime. He's about to crap on it. Tell us how horrible it is. No. I love this anime. If it was longer and had more parts to it and gave me more information and allowed me the opportunity to fully understand the story as it stands, it might possibly be one of my favorite animes, period. Season 2 was going to come out, but Daisuke Sato, the writer of the anime, died in 2017. So as of right now, it's unfinished, and I haven't heard any news about them releasing any more seasons or if they're gonna continue the series at all. Which is so sad because honestly, I wanted to see this explode. I wanted to see this anime start a whole new trend of like horror anime. Like, if you guys didn't know, it's great when we get to sit back and have these discussions with each other, but in my opinion, I think more Western ideas would benefit from being translated into a Japanese sense. So my idea, what I'm thinking of is, how come we can't have like a murderous killer, right? Along the lines of like Jason, Freddy Krueger, Chucky, any of those kind of stalky monster kind of deals. And you can't tell me the Japanese haven't thought about it, because if you think about Resident Evil 3, they had the Nemesis. The Nemesis would chase you around and stalk you and haunt you and punch through walls and grab you and shoot at you and throw stuff at you. And it would terrify you to play the game, because it would, until you memorize all the places where it would come out and you know how to beat them. But before that, it would terrify you because you were constantly running from something. I haven't seen any animes like that, and I think that would be such a good idea to see something like an 80s monster, into an anime version, but not something that's rehashed like Freddy Krueger or Jason or anything like that. Something new, come up with a very wonderful idea and then have it animated in a Japanese style and make it a series and have it be some long drawn out. And for instance, what I mean is, imagine Freddy Krueger, right? We know about the guy who kills you in your dreams. Cool. What about before all that? What if we go back to when he was doing stuff as a regular person? and imagine if that was animated, like what led up to that, and then what led up to him, getting killed, and then what led up to him gaining his dream powers, and then what led up to him getting his revenge. I mean, you could go into an expansive universe that way and create all kind of scary horror monster anime. I have not seen it done. So copyright, my idea. I got lawyers. Don't even try. Don't try.
All right, guys, so hope you're ready for our map session. This is where we judge our anime by music, art style, popularity, and story.
Music. The music is fast-paced and frantic, with bits of slow melodies to accentuate the tone and horror of isolation and constant fighting and running. The sound effects are top-notch. Every bite from a zombie is like a wet crunch from a really juicy apple. I give it a 25 out of 25. Art style. Presentation is everything, and the way this story is brought to you visually is masterful. It's a dark anime, but it's presented in a bright, colorful manner, so you see the horror, and the daytime isn't the safe time. It's zombies everywhere, 24/7. Having it bright and being able to see the horrors coming at you at all times, I think makes it a little scarier than having zombies just hanging around at night. I found this to be a beautiful display of artistic horror. I gave it a 25 out of 25. Popularity. As the popularity of zombies have waned in the past years, so has the popularity of this anime. But considering there was no conclusion or no extra episodes to keep this anime in the public eye, of course it's gonna lose a little bit of traction. And I believe if given a proper studio and a script, this could be one of the best animes ever to be added to the halls of anime greatness. I gave it a 23 out of 25. Story. The story is simple. Zombie apocalypse, survival. The real gem is the character interactions and development. You literally feel for these characters and want to see them survive together. I think more of the story would have been uncovered in later seasons, but as of right now, I give it a 23 out of 25. So as of right now, HOTD, High School of the Dead, gets a 96, which is an A. That's still fantastic. This is a wonderful anime. I love High School of the Dead. I mean, I literally waited 2 years for it to come out. I couldn't wait to watch it. I watched every single episode the minute it came out. I thought it was probably one of the most epic things to ever come out in anime ever. I mean, a zombie anime that doesn't pull the punches, that isn't trying to be all cutesy. It was real. I thought that was so dope. And then after I got through watching that, I did a little research and realized that there's nothing else like it. Nothing. Nothing comes even remotely close. So basically, I was stuck with my want and need for more zombie anime of that same style. Not gonna have it. Not gonna get it because it doesn't exist. And unfortunately, unless they can pull some strings over there at it's just not gonna happen. I think you should give High School of the Dead a watch. It is a fantastic series. It is very racy and has a lot of elements that a lot of people really enjoy in most of your fan-centric animes. They dump in a bunch of fan service, which is also always nice. But if I hear any news or find out anything about this anime, I will guarantee to be the first person to let you know everything I find out. So I'm Dizzazzter. Thanks for joining us for another anime review. And if you like my content, please like and subscribe. We're almost at our 4,000 hours of watch time, which is fantastic. We just need a buttload of subscribers. And again, I do this for you guys. I do this so that, you don't have to watch all this anime and enjoy your life looking at basically art on a screen. Yeah, I have it tough. But I really need your subs. I mean, that's how we grow and thrive here on YouTube. And if I want to exist or have some kind of foothold here, I need your support. I need your help. So please like, subscribe, share the video with a friend, tell people who like anime about this channel. I'm gonna do everything that I can to give you good content, and hopefully you guys will do everything you can to get me more subscribers and followers, because eventually I'm gonna do a giveaway. And how can I do a giveaway if I don't have any subscribers? You tell me. Well, again, anyway, I'm Dizzazzter. This has been Everything Anime. Thank you very much for coming, and I will see you again real soon. Peace.
So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. That way, when I put out a new video, you'll know. I'm Dizzazzter, and make sure you come back for Everything Anime.